Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Today's video going to be a wee look at Celtic's two current starting right back and left backs, Alistair Johnston on the right and Greg Taylor on the left. A lot of stories that Celtic are looking to increase and extend Alistair Johnston's contract. His contract runs out at the end of December 2027, so still 2.5 years to run on that one. And Greg Taylor's contract that runs out on 30th of June 2025. And it is thought that Celtic are going to be in negotiations and talks with the two players and their agents in the coming weeks, looking to extend and increase Alistair Johnston's contract and extend and renew Greg Taylor's contract. And so today's video is just a wee look to see whether we feel that as a channel, as a set of Celtic fan viewers, whether both Johnston and Taylor deserve new contracts. Before we do crack on with the video, a couple of things just to do before we start. I want to say a massive thank you to all the viewers and subscribers, all the people who've liked videos, made comments, taken part in all the polls and daily quizzes, which has all helped the channel reach 1,000 subscribers a couple of days ago. And also want to say a massive big thank you to my daughter, Little Miss David67, who gave me a commemorative plaque, which is on the wall, just under the huddle picture, beside the picture of Kenny Dalglish on the wall. So massive thank you to Little Miss David67, who's been a big help with the channel and very kindly gave me a wee present of a plaque as a reward for reaching 1,000 subscribers. And also just a wee request, if you are new to the channel and not yet subscribed, please do click that subscribe button. Keep the numbers pushing further and further past 1,000. If you do like the video, do click that like button. And do feel free to pop your comments into the comment section as to what you feel the merits are of giving Johnston an increased extended contract and renewing and extending Greg Taylor's contract. So just a few stats regarding the two players. Alistair Johnston has played 67 games for Celtic now, 3 goals, 10 assists and 10 yellow cards. He's 25, 5'11", 49 Canadian caps with 1 goal for Canada. And his season rating so far this season, 24-25, 7.88 out of 10. So really excellent there. Greg Taylor, by contrast, 178 games, 8 goals, 27 assists, 20 yellow cards. Greg Taylor's 26, 5'7", 14 caps for Scotland. And his season rating so far this season, 24-25, 7.45 out of 10. So both clearly Johnston and Taylor have been playing very well in the Celtic matches so far this season. So thought it might be fun just to pop in a wee highlight reel for both Alistair Johnston and Greg Taylor. As I said in the stats part, Alistair Johnston has scored 3 goals for Celtic. I think there's some debate as to whether 2 of those 3 goals are actually our own goals rather than goals for Alistair Johnston. But clearly his goal against St Mirren in the 3-0 win, which I think was an excellent goal, that clearly is his goal. And there's also a couple of other wee highlights of Alistair Johnston showing his ability to get to the byline and cross and set up goals and chances, plus a wee reminder of what John Lundstrom did to Alistair Johnston last season. With Greg Taylor, we've got some great goals by him against Hearts, against Livingston and against St Mirren. as well as a lovely cross to set up Adam Ida's goal against Motherwell last year, and also his lovely pass to Kyogo to score the second goal in that recent 3-0 win. So enjoy those highlights, and then after that, I'll just give my own thoughts regarding the two players. Taylor, I think Celtic should definitely give Greg Taylor another 3-4 years of a contract. I think he is a good left back, certainly at the Scottish level. I think he is a very dependable player. There are some questions about his pace and his ability to defend the ball in behind him, and also high balls to the back post. And he has a wee bit of a vulnerability in defensive situations when the ball goes to the back post, and we've got Scales and Taylor defending that ball. However, I do think, as was shown from those little highlights, he is a player capable of scoring goals, does pop up in the opposition box on a regular basis, good ability to cross, good ability to pass, and does have the ability to play that inverted fullback role, does have the ability to overlap and hit the byline. And I think Celtic certainly should keep Greg Taylor. I think ideally as the number 2 left back at Celtic, similar to the role that Anthony Ralston plays on the other side. And I don't think it's going to affect Greg Taylor's international career. And I fully expect that Greg Taylor will sign a new contract in the next few weeks or so, keeping him at Celtic through to around about the age of 30. So 3 or 4 year contract for him. Alistair Johnston, I think, is a great player. Brilliant signing by Celtic. I think he's a Celtic player through and through. I think he loves the club. I think he's the kind of player who can see the rest of his career out at Celtic. Just 25, will be 26 in October. I think he's a potential Celtic vice-captain and captain. He leads with lots of aggression, lots of passion, fights for the club, fights for his teammates. He is a very eloquent, intelligent spokesman for the club and all the press conferences. Clearly a deep thinker. He has, I think, a lot of very good man management skills as well. I think he's an ideal captain, quite a vociferous player, and I would be really happy to see him given the captain's armband on a regular basis over the next couple of seasons. And I think when Callum McGregor does hang up his boots, I think Alistair Johnston would be an excellent player to take over. His contract doesn't run out till December 2027, so Celtic don't need to renew his contract now. However, I do think that giving him now another 5 years, which again would take him up to 30-31, bringing his wages in line with other players such as Kyogo, Hatate, Maeda, Carter Vickers, etc., putting him in the top echelons of the wage earners at Celtic, I think would be a tremendous reward for his high ability and loyalty and great love of the club. And so I really hope that Celtic do get Alistair Johnston around the negotiation table in the next few weeks and get him signed up on a nice long 4 or 5 year contract to take him up to the age of 30. And as I said earlier, I think he's a player who would happily stay at Celtic to end his career. He loves Celtic and his family are massive Celtic supporters back in Canada. So do pop your comments into the comment section whether you reckon that one or both or neither deserves a new contract from Celtic at this time. And just a wee reminder as before we go, just to if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click that subscriber button. Keep the numbers going up and up. If you like the video, do click that like button. It does really help with YouTube analytics. And I will be doing a Celtic Hearts preview with some game highlights of last year's game for release first thing tomorrow morning, just before the game. So for today, goodbye and hail, hail.